Welcome back to Russia's invasion of Ukraine. It's been 4 days since Ukraine launched a surprise cross-border incursion into the Russian western Kursk region. Russia's military says it's continuing to repel the attack. While Ukraine has not openly admitted to carrying out the incursion, its president Volodymyr Zelensky said on Thursday that Moscow must feel the consequences for its invasion. The Russian Defense Ministry also noted that Ukraine lost more than 280 military personnel in the past 24 hours, a claim Ukraine has also not commented on. According to reports from the Russian military, Ukrainian troops are operating more than 10 kilometers inside Russia, the deepest cross-border advance by Kyiv since Moscow launched a full-scale invasion in February 2022. Meanwhile, the Pentagon's deputy spokesperson, Sabrina Singh, said that Ukrainian attacks on Russia are within the U.S. policy. She made this known while briefing journalists about the ongoing cross-border incursion in the Kursk region. While Ms. Singh says the Pentagon is gathering more information on the incursion, she notes that Ukrainians would be in the best position to speak on the details of the military operation.
We have supported Ukraine from the very beginning to defend themselves against attacks that are coming across the border and for the need for crossfires. So they are taking actions to protect themselves from attacks that are coming from a region that are within the U.S. policy of where they can operate, our weapons, our systems, our capabilities. In terms of this actual operation that's ongoing in the Kursk region that you've referenced, I'd refer you to the Ukrainians to speak more to that. We are getting more information, but really it's for them to speak to their own operations. Again, we don't support long-range attacks into Russia. These are more for crossfire. I'm not going to put a specific range on it, as you know. They are aware of the U.S. policy and what we are supportive of. I think from the very beginning, we are supportive of Ukraine and their success on the battlefield. But as the dynamics have shifted on the battlefield, they've been able to actually push the Russians back further into Russian territory. But as they see attacks coming across the border, they have to be able to have the capabilities to respond. And so you're seeing some of these cross-border counter-fire measures that they're being able to take that are near the border of Ukraine. We don't support long-range attacks into Ukraine. We've said that from the very beginning. I'm not going to draw, a circular map here for you of where they can and can't strike, but we've been very clear with the Ukrainians. What we've seen is a deepening partnership and cooperation between the DPRK and Russia. And we've been very clear about our concerns of that deepening alliance, along with Iran as well, supplying munitions and capability to Russia as they continue to wage an illegal and unlawful war against their sovereign neighbor. In terms of this armored vehicle that you're referenced, I candidly have not seen that report, but we know that the DPRK is providing military assistance to Russia. Ukraine is going to do everything it can to continue to take back its sovereign territory, and that's what we're seeing they're doing in this what you're referring to in this Kursk oblast. We're going to continue to support Ukraine with the capabilities and the systems that they need. We don't feel like this is escalatory in any way. Ukraine is doing what it needs to do to be successful on the battlefield.